Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel today. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday, so I am off. I hope you all have a day off today. I know some people have to work on Saturday. And I used to have a job where I worked on Saturday. Now that's when I had two jobs though. So don't have that second job anymore. But anyway, been crafting today and of course every day. But this week I finished up these two little mini Christmas journals. Two more. I made the four for my design team project for Studio 28E. And now these two I've made for my design team project for Shabby Dabby Doodah. So this is Shabby Dabby Doodah's kit. And I will link this kit. It's her Christmas kit. And if you go to her Etsy, you will see, I think it's the first thing in her Etsy kit. It's Etsy shop. So yeah, that's Shabby Dabby Doodah, and it's a really cute little kit. I made both of these from that one kit, and I, printed it out this size because I knew I wanted to make minis. So let's just get started with a flip through. As you can see, this one is, I wanted to make this one a cover because I love the vintage look of this cover. There's some lace here on the spine. It is reinforced with cardstock. It's zigzag stitched around all the way around here, around the back. The lace is stitched on here and here. Let me take a drink. Sorry, had to wet my whistle there for a second. But yeah, so stitching all around, everything stitched on. I used a black wax cord to bind to coordinate with everything here. So I just really like the vintage look of this. It says Christmas exhibition, toy emporium here. I just thought that was a really pretty vintage look. I did do some distressing on a lot of the ephemera and the cover here. So let's just get started. I did the tie closures is sewn in. So this is the first time I ever remembered to do it before I completely made my cover. I usually just get going so quickly and get everything going, pages, cover, and I forget about the closure. And then so this time I actually remembered to do the closure, and it's sewn through, where you put the closure underneath in between the layers. So it's very, that makes it very sturdy. It's not even just sewn in right here. It goes all the way under the cover all the way through. So that makes for a very sturdy closure. And so as we get started with our flip through in the front cover, we have, and now I won't tell you every page that's from the kit, but you'll see when you see a printed page like this, you'll know it's from the kit. If it's not from the kit, I'll tell you, so I won't say from the kit 10,000 times, okay? So anyway, we get started with a little bingo card here, really cute. Most of the ephemera is backed with cardstock, so this is backed with cardstock. And this is a little card I added. It was a gift tag, and I kind of just used it as a card so you can have a little journaling spot, I thought that was really cute and a good idea. And this is just another card. It kind of matches. These both came from, I got a little pack. I got these last year. Both of these packs of gift tags and the pack of playing cards. This is a playing card from Dollar Tree, okay? So this one, if I remember right, some of these gift tags, I don't know if this one did, but some of them did have like a 3D effect on them. So they had another layer to them. And I took the top layer off and used it somewhere, in decorating a journal last year. And it left this bottom part, and it was just perfect. If this is, I don't know if this is the one, but there were some like that. So anyway, this is just a little card. And perfect little journaling card, right? And then this is the playing card, Christmassy, right? With the light blue and the red colors, the red Santa and a little reindeer, little presents. And I backed it with coffee dyed paper, sewed it around. So another journaling spot here. Okay. As we start with the flip through, now I moved you in closer today, so hopefully you can see good. And I won't have to pick this up. Unless there's something real tiny, I'll pick it up if there's something tiny. This is just a little kind of a cluster or collage here. I guess more like a cluster of some burlap and a little This is a little reindeer right here. And then here we have some, this is music book paper, vintage music book paper. This is from the music that my mom gave me. And she put her blessing on me taking it apart and cutting it up. So I did put a piece in here. It was already aged, but I aged it even more by coffee dyeing it. This is some pretty like Christmassy trim. It reminded me of a sweater. So that's why I use this in my Christmas journals. These two anyway. I just got it. I found it this past week, and I was actually found several that I loved, and I narrowed it down to one. I found like 6 that I loved. I was like, Sherry, come on, you don't need all that fabric. And I just bought this one right here, and it reminded me of a winter sweater, so that's why I got it. Kind of warm and cozy, you know. So, and then this is a little bulb pin right here, like a garment pin, with I made this, it's a foam Christmas tree, and I made some of these into charms, like this one, I added to this one to decorate it, a Christmas tree sequin. Like here's another one, let me hold it up close. It came like this. I put the bulb pin on there. I put a little sequin on this one right here at the top, like a little Christmas tree topper. Here's another one, a little gingerbread man with a heart, and you know, a little bulb pin through the top of him there, so I could hang him on something. So I made a few of those. And there's one right here. And then as we turn, I made some snowflakes this past week. Put one right here, a die cut snowflake out of scrapbook paper, and it's kind of cardstocky type scrapbook paper, and it was from a Christmas paper pad. So really pretty. All the backs of the digital prints are coffee dyed, just FYI. This is a coffee dyed paper / Rit dyed. I kind of got my colors mixed up on these, and they came out really pretty. And then this page was just, I did some alternating sewing on this one. So it's got zigzag and then straight stitch, then zigzag, kind of like that all the way around. Like that. And it goes, you know, the page goes through, so you'll see it in the back half too. Now this is some of my Rit dyed paper, and it's lined. So I used some burgundy, which I'm calling cranberry for Christmas. Cranberry paper. And that is my Rit dyed paper that I did. And so I put a piece in here. I felt it was really Christmassy. And then here's some ledger paper. And this is a fold out. And I put a tab, some of that fabric right here as a tab. And that is sewn on. And this is just some pretty paper that I had, sparkly for Christmas, right? And this is just some more pretty paper from the kit. And some scrapbook paper I had, just more pretty paper. Red, of course, goes with Christmas. And this has a little bit of a sparkly on there. I just used lots of pretty paper in here. This feels like almost like handmade paper right here. Here's a little label I put down here. This was in the kit. The kit came with lots of these little kind of, they look like Denison labels. Really cute, and it has a little Christmas like holly leaf right there with holly berries on it. Really cute and pretty. So here's a pocket on this side. It's sewn on, you know, backed with cardstock. This is a piece from the kit, really cute little reindeer tag here. I used some, well, there's some wax cord on here and some eyelash trim. So that is in that pocket. And then this is an original piece of ephemera. I found some of these little name cards, and I think this is a man's name, but I'm not really sure. This writing or this font is really hard to read. I can see that it says Charles something Hargett Bridges or something like that. Anyway, I think it's a man's name card, and it was in with some postcards I had purchased, and I found a few of these in there, and I just thought they were really cool. They can be journaling cards. You can, you know, glue them down as a side tuck or whatever you want to do. But I put sewed a little piece of lace on there, and that's just a original piece of authentic you know, vintage ephemera. I like to make sure I put some of that in each of my journals. I go through my stash and just find pieces that will fit, you know, in each journal. Here's the middle of the signature, you know, the whole journal. This one signature. I don't think I said that yet, but it's one signature. And it's the size is 3 by 4. I didn't say that yet. This is a pretty lined page here. It kind of looks like an envelope, but I thought it was neat to use as the center page. So now we're on the back half. And as we flip through here, you can see there's some trim from that fabric here. Here is a paper clip with a little bell on it. I put one in each of my mini journals just to give it a little bit of jingleness for Christmas. This is a tiny envelope. It is, there's nothing in here because I was afraid that if I put something in there, you might not be able to get it out, but you're welcome to put something in there. And it's got one of those cute little Denizen-like labels on the front of it, and it's all Christmassy. And I just put that on 2 pages. No, did I? No, it's on 1 page. Nope, I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I tried to clip it onto a cardstock page too, so this is that pretty cardstock scrapbook paper. So as we go through the back, you can see it says back half of the front pages, so we'll go through this a little quicker. Here's another fabric tab, and on this one I have a little pin here with some beads on it. And I've tried to use green beads in this one for Christmas. Let me just see if I can show you up close so you can see the pin. It's a little, like, I think these are actually old safety pins that I found somewhere. I didn't buy these. I just found them and I kept them and put them in my stash. And then I added those little green beads today when I was finishing these up. So you can see this half of the Rit die paper has a fold out. Here's that zigzag alternating stitch paper. I added this right here. These are from the kit. These little tickets are so cute. You'll see in the next one I printed them out in a different size. This one has the small. I printed them out small. Okay? And they're really cute because they're pink and just kind of really cute and pretty. And next one I'll show you, the second one I will show you. I printed them out a little bigger, and they're also very, very cool looking. So here's another pocket here, stitched on, and then this little journaling card or tag is from the kit with some eyelash trim. You see the cute little graphics down here on this tag. Let me try to get it where you can see it. See, the back is cardstock, and all the ephemera has been distressed by me. And then this is a little tag that I made just out of some red cardstock. And I added this little foam Christmas tree in a sequin just to make a little cute Christmassy tag with some wax cord there. And then as we approach the back here, one more pocket in the back. I don't know if you saw the pretty inside cardstock that I used, but it's really pretty, and that's from the Christmas paper pad that I'm using right now. And then I have got 3 journaling cards here in this pocket. These 2 are from the kit, so you can see they're really cute. This one kind of matches the cover. You can see that the vintage look. It's been distressed. You can see I recycle file folders from my office, and I think this is kind of cool to see that label from, I don't know why I'd like that, but I left it. And that's from the file folder, and then the front kind of matches the cover on this journal. And then the next one is a little reindeer that's been distressed front and back. And then the next one is one that I made out of a journaling card. It was like a 3 by 4 journaling card with these reindeers. I thought it was so cute. And so I cut it up smaller. It had lines on the other side. So it made the perfect little, mini journaling card when I cut it up with the lines you can write on and a little reindeer on this side. Super cute, right? So that's the first one. And I didn't say it yet, but there's 40 pages in here, or if you count fronts and backs, it's 80 pages. So, and it just ties up on the side like that. So that's that one. But here's the other one. This one, I used this kind of Christmassy patchwork look cover, and it's got burlap on the spine. Again, zigzag stitched all around the trim here and the cover. And then as we open up, and it's been distressed also, black thread, so it would show up, you know. Sometimes I use white, sometimes I use black. Just depends on what kind of look I'm going for. So I wanted it to show up, you know, very vibrantly this time. So here again, I'm not going to take all the ephemera out, but it's the same ephemera in this one. If it's different, I'll take it out. Otherwise, I'll just show you, you know, it's the same ephemera. The pocket is different here. The other one had the bingo. This one has a pretty little journaling card kind of side tuck pocket there. And then you can see the same type of thing. This, I did the alternating stitching in this one on the music page. And then just the same type of thing. This charm is different on this one. It's a little snowflake with a 2-layered middle center here. That's 2 layers of sequins. Here's the snowflake in this one. And then we've got our fold out ledger, and just, you know, same similar pages. Here's the little cluster in this one. The Rit dyed cranberry paper. The tab, the first tab in this one, and the scrapbook paper is a little different. I didn't have, I don't think, 2 of the same scrapbook paper of this type of glittery type stuff. So here's the first piece in this one, and that was white on the back, and this is kind of like embossed. It's really neat. There's a plaid page in this one. I don't think that was in the other one. Here's a first pocket in this one with that same type of ephemera. That little card, name card, and the tags are probably different. This one has a puppy on it. It's really cute and very vintage looking, you know what I mean? These cards, and that's, you know, that's from the kit, so very cute. This is, this wasn't in the other one either. This is some paper. Let me show you. It looks like handmade paper. If the fibers are showing up on through the camera, I might be too close there, but yeah, there's like fibers in that paper, and it looks like handmade paper. And maybe it is, I don't know. Here's the center in this one, and so now we're on the back half. Here's the paper clip with the bell in this one, and the other one, remember, had the little envelope. This one has a little pocket with a tag. I put a little tag in here. Just a blank tag that you can use to make into, you can punch a hole and put some string on there. You can write on here. You can, you know, do anything you want. It's just for you to have fun with, you know, and have some fun doing a little crafting if you want. And you can put that down somewhere. Glue this little pocket down, say on the corner of a page, and, you know, just have fun with it. You can have a spot behind it, leave it loose behind, so you can have a pocket behind and inside the pocket, and then, you know, journal on there, and then put another tag in the back of it where you can journal on. Just all kinds of fun you can have just with that little pocket. And here's the trim, the sweatery trim in this one. Here's a little label in this one that says special handling right here on this flip out. That's my coffee dyed / Rit dyed paper, I believe. Yeah. I'm trying to think because some of it I did with avocado dye, but that looks like the Rit dyed / coffee dyed paper. This is some of that pretty kind of different scrapbook paper. You can see on this side a little bit of glittery going on that side. And this is that plaid paper when we're on the back here, where we've already seen the fronts of these papers. This is the little safety pin on a tab, and this one with the green beads right here. So, as you can see, here's the last little pocket besides the back cover pocket with the you know, the red tag with the Christmas tree and the other little tag. That's from the kit, you know, same type of things. And here's the tickets I was telling you about that are bigger in this one. Aren't they cute? It doesn't matter what size these are printed out. They're just plain cute. This one has a little reindeer on it, and this one has a little, like, holly berry leaf on it. And those are so pretty. I just love those. I love this music paper too, the way it came out after I dyed it and everything. And that sewing looks pretty on there too. Here's the 3 pieces in the back here. Those 2 are the same. This one might be a little different from the other one. I mean, it printed out like this, very vintage looking. All I did was distress around the edges. The brown you see is my distressing, but isn't it so cute? I mean, it just looks ancient. I mean, it looks like it's from early 1940s or something. Just that images is so pretty, and the colors on there, so pretty. I just really love this kit. So it was really fun to make these little minis. Of course, you don't have to make minis with it. You can print it out regular size. But I just wanted to make some minis, and so that was Shabby Dabby Doodah's Christmas kit. I'm going to link it below this video, and it's also, these are already in my Etsy shop. And it's also linked if you happen to, you know, want to see it before I get this video. I guess you'll see it when I get this video up. But if you happen to miss it, it's also linked in my shop, my Etsy shop. And that my Etsy shop, of course, is always linked below my videos. But I'm off to make some more Christmas journals. So I am having a little bit of a dilemma what to do next, because I want to make some magazine Christmas journals and some hardback cover books that I showed in my lunchtime crafting video. I'm working on those 4, plus that little one that I said I don't know if I'm going to work on this one. I am working on that one. I worked on it the other night. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I have to work on this one too. I have to make this one into a little journal. So that one I plan. So that's 5 hardback covers, and plus whatever magazine, Christmas magazine journals I can make. So I'm going to be a busy bee in the next couple of weeks, and so I'll see you with some updates on those. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed these little cuties, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting.